Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video you can see I'm officially in Eagle River, Wisconsin. I'm attending the largest event I do each year called Cranberry Fest, and here I am pulling up, waiting to get onto the grounds. So we got there around 7:30 and the grounds open at 8. So we checked in and my dad is in front of me, my mom and dad are, and we are going to pull up to our spot. So a couple things I want to point out. You can see we are one of the first ones, and we did pay an extra $50 to set up 4 hours early. And we did this because it becomes very chaotic. Everyone wants to get on the grounds with their big trucks and trailers, and last time I was worried. I thought I was going to run somebody's tent over. So we are here bright and early. We wanted to be here right when it opened, and I'm going to bring you to the spot, show you exactly what all goes into setting up, and I hope you enjoy today's video. We are here, and just to give you a little idea, like my truck is full and you can kind of see in here totally full. We are going to set up the tents first and then go from there. Here's our spot. So I'm gonna set you guys down and put you on time lapse. So these are our new tents. They are 10 by 20 and they are super heavy duty. We paid quite a bit for them, and I was very disappointed that my mom's tent top actually had tiny little holes. You could actually see the light coming through. It almost looked like pinholes. And when I extended my tent, the corner actually ripped on the roof. So I'm kind of disappointed with that as well. I will be giving the company a call, seeing if they can do something for us. Otherwise, I am going to tell them we're going to be sending them back. The one thing that was a big struggle here, which took so long, is we use to anchor our tent down. We use, they're for dog leashes, or to connect a dog. You screw them into the ground. So we put one of those at every post, and then we ratchet strap the tent to the post, and it works way better than weights. Unfortunately, the ground here was like sandy and very rocky. We couldn't get them in the ground. And then when we finally did, we ended up breaking 4 of those screwing posts. So thank goodness my dad was able to get several in, and we ratchet strapped, or we actually zip tied my tent to his tent, and we were hoping for the best. The tents are officially up. I am very sad because mine actually tore to my brand new tent, and like right on the side there, it tore. So I will be calling them back. We are gonna try something different. We want 4 entrances, so we're gonna do right there. Oh, right there. We're gonna have an entrance here. We'll have a front entrance, and we'll do like an entrance over here. So we'll have traffic coming all 4 ways, hopefully, instead of directing them by our tent. All right, so let the booth design begin and the unloading of the trailer. So what I have to do here is I have to unload everything and then determine what I'm going to use in my booth, because I do have extra supplies of like the trees and some of the other signs. I have multiples, and I'm only putting so many out. So for the trees, I have 10 of each color. I determined I wanted to keep 5 of each color out. So once I got everything offloaded, I then put back in everything that I was going to have in the trailer, ready to pull out once I needed it. So once I did that, we moved the trailer to the other side, and then I could unload the entire truck. Once I got these all unloaded, I grabbed a spot, and if you look way back in the corner, that is where I actually parked my U-Haul, and there's a little tiny in the corner back there. There's an entrance, and it was perfect. So if I needed anything, I would just walk back there, open up my trailer, grab whatever I needed, and then bring it back to the tent, and we were good to go. So it took a while to get everything offloaded or unloaded, and I was trying to stay very organized, but it kind of was mass chaos. So I tried to keep all my smalls together in the back of the tent, all the wood items in the front, and then after I get it offloaded or unloaded, we are going to start setting everything up. All right, guys, I am officially unloaded, and look at this chaotic mess. All these barn quilts. Oh man, this is how we set up the booth. We are changing it up. We're doing an L shape here and another L shape. We want access like right in here. So, and then I have all of this, and it just keeps going. So we are gonna turn this into a beautiful display. So I'm gonna set the camera up and put you guys on super speed, and then you're gonna see how we transform this. So as I'm setting up, I start by placing the tablecloths, and then we're going to start building displays. And I like to build as many of my displays vertically as I possibly can. I want to create a very large focal point at the very back of the tent, and I have these really cool crates and old vintage boards, and it's just a really great display area. I also used those two end tables that I flipped in a video recently, and I used that as part of the fall display in front. Now, my phone ended up dying because doing this super fast mode, you guys see it and it's very quick, but it's constantly taping. So I had to charge it for a period of time, and then I wanted to bring you back and just show you some of the last minute things I was doing as I was tidying up each area, this is the holiday area that I'm working in. That front area is going to be for fall, and my mom did something very similar. So we love just creating little vignettes throughout the entire booth, light colors, just great, color combinations. We add height and just some softness. So I am going to show you now the finished product, or the finished display, I should say. I, at this point of the day, was getting extremely exhausted, and unfortunately, I did not get a final walkthrough before we shut it all up. It was just mass chaos on setup date. I'm very surprised I even got as much on video as I did. Happy Saturday, folks. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and today's video is all going to be about our show. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the booth. I did some taping yesterday, so I'm going to show you that. My phone kept dying though, because I think when I'm on that super fast mode, it just keeps recording all day long. I'm not really sure, but I had to stop midway, charge it, and then I started it back up. I wanted to do like a recap of the day. Unfortunately, I was very exhausted. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, got last things loaded, and then I hopped on the road and I drove 3.5 hours up north, set up all day, and I actually finally threw in the towel probably around 5:30. Went out to eat, ate a good cheeseburger, and got a lot of rest. I feel revived today. And now got here at 6 and did last minute touches, and now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I know I told everyone I would try to do a little taping of the grounds, and I grabbed just a couple little clips. Now that guy does all coconut art. It's very unique, and I was able to sit next to him at a different venue, and it was downpouring, and he still stuck with it. But what you're gonna see here is just a lot of food vendors, and oh my gosh, the smells, all the yummy smells. And we were right by the cream puff guys. Oh my gosh, they are delicious. This is basically the start of the show, and you can see like instantly there were a ton of people here. Our booth was completely jam-packed all day Saturday, and we actually had to create 2 stations to check out because there were so many people buying stuff. So it was such a successful show. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of day 2. Good morning. It is day 2 of Cranberry Fest. Here is the update. I sold a lot. I actually sold half of my trees. I sold the green end tables, just a ton of barn quilts. I have my trailer is completely empty, so everything in the trailer is officially out. And the booth looks full again. By the end last night, there were areas that were definitely looking sparse, but we spread everything out and we made it look really full. So very excited for the day. I'm going to give you a little video because we moved things around and made it look a little different. So I'm gonna stop the video now and show you what it looks like on Sunday. Here's a picture of the crew for the weekend. My Aunt Cheryl, my cousin Morgan, my mom and dad and I, and we had so much fun meeting so many of my viewers that stopped on by and said hello. I tried to get a photo with every single one. It was so nice to meet you all, and it's great, talking to everyone. I cannot wait to bring you guys along for next year's show.